Master Hardcore. Oh, we got a bunch of Moonglow. Might as well get them now. Never watched this game properly? Really? You should play this. It's good. Am I winning? I mean, so far, yes. We're getting kind of close to enabling hard mode, which is where the game gets a lot harder, fittingly enough. This game is pretty long, though. Very long, actually. This game has so much content. I'm skipping a lot of it. A lot of the optional content. Bone Glove. Playing on the hardest difficulty as well. Master mode. There's also another thing you can do called For the Worthy mode, which makes it even harder. We'll get to that. Bought this game last week and so much fun. Nice. Yeah, this game is really, really good. It's fucking $10 as well. And goes on sale all the time. So if you don't have this game, what are you doing? What the heck are you doing? I think I might go with the Bone Glove instead of the balloon. How much did this cost? 2 gold? Sure, we'll just go with that. We're fine. Hardest mode, wouldn't expect anything else. Well, I do have a couple of hours in this game. Let me actually check how many hours I have in this game. You can't see this right now, but, you know. I have 1,805 hours. Not bad. I've played this game a bit. Couple. Alright, dungeon time. Primary objective is getting the mechanic. Gotta say, I don't like not having the balloon on. What do I replace instead? Honestly, I don't know if the shark tooth necklace or the bone glove is better. Also looking for the water bolts. One of these books looks slightly different. I know what the water bolt looks like. Okay, dungeon time. The dungeon was changed in 1.4. It's pretty interesting now, actually. Now you got this shit, which you got like mine through it. Oh, my game just lagged for a bit there. That was weird. Interesting to note that Danger Sense actually detects these kind of blocks. That chest, I need a key for it. Or, well, need a key for all the chests in this place. I don't like not having the balloon, I'll be honest. Yeah, you can grapple it as well, or stand on it. Yeah, balloon Having the balloon on is so nice. Increases, it gives me a double jump and also increases my jump heights. There's a golden key. I'm gonna go back to the first one I saw. Again, primary thing we're looking for is the mechanic. Hey, Muramasa. Was that buffed? That is definitely more damage than they used to do. Is there an end boss? Yeah, the final boss is the Moonlord. He is pretty crazy. There are a couple of mandatory bosses, but if you only do mandatory bosses, you're not gonna have a good time. You need to do side stuff, because otherwise you're gonna get wrecked. In pre-hard mode, the only two bosses that are required is Skeletron, the one I just killed, and the Wall of Flesh. After that, you go into hard mode, then you gotta kill 3 mechanical bosses, then you gotta kill Plantera, then you gotta kill Golem. And then you gotta kill the Lunatic Cultist, and at that point you'll enter the lunar event. When you complete it, it'll spawn the Moonlord. Seems short, but this game is just absurdly big. There's the water bolt. Water bolt OP. I'm gonna store this shadow key. We'll need for a long time. But the goal with this playthrough is to beat. There's the mechanic. Don't kill her! Stupid skeletons. I'm gonna prepare that right away. We're gonna hold on to the Muramasa. Hey, the Clothier is here. Can get a... the wig. Even though I have the birds on my head right now. Can't quite see that, but that's okay. Okay, finally I have the Alchemy Table. Now we can make potions more efficiently. Which is actually extremely useful. That'll just make it so materials, when I do alchemy, has a chance to not be consumed. Put the spirit butchering table there, I guess. I guess I'll put this in my piggy bank. Been doing classic, never finished one world. I think I want to do my first... Want your first clear to be on expert? Ooh, nice. Expert is definitely quite a big step up from normal mode. Right, the mechanic. I want the mechanic to live next to the goblin. Mechanic there. Right, okay. Now this needs to be nighttime. Crap. Hold on. Can I do a quest? Surface. Do I have a good surface spot? I guess over there? Sure. I kind of want to get the grand design like right now. So that's why I'm doing this. Try the merchants. Ooh, mushroom. Want to collect those because that'll be very, very limited. Oops. Fishing time! Just doing this quest. There we go. Put those away. I guess I can put the fishing pole away as well. Sure. Oh, I just teleported away from Pinky. Oops. I saw him as I was teleporting. Hello, I love you. Nice name. Right, it needs to be nighttime now. Let's just sleep. I guess. Gonna take a while though. I really want the grand design though, so we're gonna do this. Now's a good time to take a short break, by the way. He's departed. Right, I didn't check his wares. Whoops. Whoops. A sword. There we go. And oh, I can quickly actually get some moon glow. That's gonna be handy. Got home, nice. It's going right. We killed the Brain of Cthulhu and Skeletron. Oops. Bunnies everywhere. I can't dash. Right. Mechanic needs to teleport. There we go. Right, you're not too happy to be here. Right. The goblin is really happy to be here. But yeah. Right, how do you craft this damn thing again? So it's this, 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 and this. Mechanical lens. I think it's like 20 wires. Oh god. Oh, you do need a ruler. No, it's 60 wires, okay. I wasn't sure if you needed the ruler. So, ruler, and then 60 wires. There we go. Great design. Fantastic. That'll be exceptionally handy. Wall is right after, yeah. Wall is pretty much, I guess, the next objective. Can remove this. Can also sell these wires. But we got a bunch of stuff to do between wall and... now. Right, yeah, don't need to carry the door trap anymore. Good point. Right, these wires actually do sell for a decent amount. Cursed Skull's extremely dangerous. If there's one way you're gonna die in this place, it's probably this Cursed Skulls, because they inflict a debuff that allows you to not... or makes it so you can't use any items. Including teleporting away. Which is pretty dangerous. Excuse me. Somehow I didn't get hit there by the spikes. So yeah, pay attention to the Cursed Skulls, because they're very dangerous. There's another water bolts. Mythical water bolts. Easy game. Best reforge. Just getting rid of these blocks. This is when the dungeon starts to get pretty crazy, when these crumbly blocks are like everywhere. This is a pretty crazy generation. So now we're here for the shield, handgun, and that's pretty much it. Shield and handgun. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't nerf the grand design. In 1.4. Because it's pretty damn useful. Let's get out of there. That was kind of messy. Yeah, you can see these wires actually sell for a pretty decent amount. And I can sell the dart traps now. Stormbow. I guess they're just sick of everyone using the temp and Stormbow. I'm probably not even gonna get to the Stormbow. Or, well, definitely not. Okay, let's head back. It's pretty good for Plantera as well, I believe. But I'm not gonna be using this stormbow. Yeah, the shotbow is pretty good for Plantera. Usually I just use crystal bullets though with Mega Shark. I do want to do a archery playthrough. Bow only hardcore. That's probably next. This spike ball is really annoying. I was trying to stay like between them. Hey, Dungeon Slime. Those are guaranteed to drop a key. Ancient Necro Helmet. Interesting. Not sure if I'm gonna get Necro Gear. Yeah, Ranger is just... I think, you know, like a recent patch, they like buffed all melee weapons and like buffed all mage weapons and then nerfed like all range weapons. Which does make sense. Especially if you consider the mess that was 1.1. 1.1 was... pretty questionable on the class balance. Melee was completely fucking useless. Range was incredibly overpowered. And mage was just like okay in 1.1. Nice explosive trap. How to balance melee. Like technically range weapons deal melee damage. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, melee is just kind of like inherently broken in a way. In a bad way, that is, not in a good way. The one good thing melee is good at though is taking up bats. Melee is very good against bats. That's how Calamity did it. Should get rid of some of these spikes. Oops. Waterbolt! Oh yeah, the Zenith is pretty crazy. I do have it on my 200-hour file. Well, that's kind of like not even a melee weapon. You throw swords, but like it's still like projectiles, right? That was strange. Right, you can bounce off walls. Okay, don't jump into cursed skulls. Cursed skulls are extremely dangerous. Wish I had some more mana. Should have made less enchanted micros. Maybe farm more stars. The thing is, outside of Waterbolt, I don't use Mage like ever throughout the rest of the playthrough. How many fire wheels are we getting? Are you seeing this? This is kind of crazy. Those are usually like pretty rare. Now they're just fucking everywhere. Nice torch spam. I wonder what Climate is going to do with the Zenith. I mean, I assume they'll just nerf it to oblivion. Don't think they'll nerf it, really. I guess actually, because you need to kill Moonlord to get it. And after Moonlord, it's not going to be very useful. So you're probably right, actually, now that I think about it. I was thinking, like, it's going to be really good for taking out the Moonlord. Then I realized, wait, you need it. You need to kill Moonlord to get it. Oh, I have 3 keys. I should go for some chests. I don't know why I had the minimap minimized. There's a handgun. That's one of the items we need. Get out of here, buddy. No, get out of here. I need to loot. Don't think Spike's sell for anything. How do you make invisibility potions again? Those are actually pretty useful. They're also kind of annoying, because you can't see yourself unless you're attacking. But yeah, those are good for like bosses. Should probably make a bridge across this gap. How many casters are we getting? Apparently all of them. See if there's something down here. Nope. Ah! Skeletons! Many skeletons. Handle it. Many angry skeletons. I don't know why that was funny to me. Blink Root and Moonglow? There's another tally counter. Oh, I don't want invisibility potion right now. Should probably store those. How, dude, did they increase the spawn rate of firewheels or something? Because those used to like never spawn. Maybe they're just like looping infinitely in some place. So that it just appears that there's lots of them. When it's actually just the same ones over and over again. Ooh, watch out for skulls. Skulls are very bad. Sorry, I'm missing a bunch of the chat. I'm a bad streamer. How do I stream? I don't remember. It's been 2 months. Forgot how to stream. Another one of these bridge things. There's water. Interesting, so I can fish here. If I want to do some dungeon fishing. I wonder if these generate on purpose now. So that you have, like, you don't need to make an artificial dungeon fishing spot. If you want to fish into the dungeon, that is. Which is only really necessary in, like, multiplayer. Or unless you get insanely unlucky and don't find one of the items. Speaking of which, still need a cobalt shield. Just having some issues there. This spear is not great. We can fork. Rare try stream. Okay, not what I wanted. Yo-yo. Bone welder cells for these amounts. Can trash those. Bone wand. I don't think that actually sells for much. Could store a couple of things. I just want to try and focus the skulls first. Annoying handgun, nice. Not really going to use the handgun anyway. Well, the handgun is good. I usually use it above the main shark. Right, this is where I teleported out. The spike ball is just in the worst spot ever. Oh, I just used that Spelunker potion. I meant to store that. Whoops. That's okay. I can make Spelunker potions easily now that I have Moonglow. Blue Moon. Dungeon Slime. Waterball Toppy! Please. Stop. Okay, they're not getting through there now. It's like 50 skeletons that just came at the same time. Hey, there's a color shield. I guess I could leave now, but kind of feel like I might as well explore more. Right, I can store these over here. Oh, okay. That was my bird. Should be equipping this over... How necessary is it right now? Okay, let's do it instead of the Brainy Confusion for now. I don't really want to unequip the Shark Tooth Necklace just because I have the mini shark. Shark Tooth is like perfect synergy with mini shark. If I had a better handgun, I would swap it out and then use the handgun. But I got a really low quality handgun. I do need to get the Nazar as well, which is kind of annoying to get. 2% drop rates from these skulls. I think they've always generated on purpose? Really? Those are new in 1.4 though, so... And I really haven't played much 1.4 at all. Or the, this dungeon remake is new in 1.4. Overhaul thing. What do you want to call it? I do need to go very soon, so I guess I'll continue exploring the dungeon until I need to go. And that'll be the end of the stream. Appreciate everyone watching, by the way. Ooh. Fancy caves. Many streams to come now that I'm finally back. If you haven't already, please remember to follow. If you are enjoying the stream, that is. If you're not, then why are you here? I don't know what I'm talking about. Whoops. There's still 100,000 skeletons on that door I blocked. See, Waterbolt is pretty good. I remember when everyone made fun of the Waterbolts, and then Yurimir made a video about Waterbolts, and then everyone started praising it. Excuse me? Nice dungeon generation. Okay, there's about 100,000 skeletons here, so... It's also slime there. We're gonna do this. Actually, it wasn't that many. Yeah, it's quite a lot, actually. But there's one of this dungeon slime, really. Is that another ancient necro helmet? Look at that key. Excuse me. Waterbolts can be kind of trolly sometimes like that. Yeah, I got another ancient necro helmet. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, there's water in these. That's cool. Not all of them, of course, but... I like that. That's good. Whoa. I do need to go back and... Well... It's probably more... Do alchemy tables sell for a lot? I don't remember. Let's check. Now, I believe there's still one trap that actually doesn't use any wiring at all. I think that's the geyser trap. It's only near hell, though. I believe the geyser trap actually doesn't use any wiring. But all other traps do use wiring. Oh. It's a hanging skeleton there. That's... Ah. Oh, that still works, kinda. Let's get rid of these spikes. I'm glad they made the spikes really fast to mine. You definitely want to put down the banners as soon as you get them in this place. I want to put down more torches here. I'm actually running out of torches. I should buy more. I could just craft them as well if I need to. How we're doing? Okay. How am I doing at time? Okay. Still a path down there. Ideally need to get the Nazar before hard mode. As well as the Bezor, or what it's called. The cabbage. The Dungeon Slime's getting away. Okay, there we go. The Nazar is pretty annoying to farm, though. Is that even how you say that word? It looked like cracked floor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I definitely want to keep that Hunter Potion. Hunter Potions are extremely valuable, actually. I'll just do that. Just want to check down there. Is there any more dungeon? Yes, there's a path down there. I was gonna say, this dungeon seemed fairly small. Oh, bleeding. Do spikes do bleeding now? Is that always a thing? What year is it? Okay. You never realize how nice the Night Owl potion is until it wears off. This feels weird that there's no wiring here. I guess I removed it. I still don't trust the trap. Caster. Give me the Nazar. I do want to get the Ankh Shield, just because the hard mode jungle is a pain in the ass. Hard mode jungle is probably the single most dangerous part of this entire playthrough. And having poison resistance is gonna be pretty useful. Because sometimes you get down to like low HP, and then you teleport out, and then you just die to poison. Can be solved with the nurse if you're fast enough, but also it says a thing in the title. Another tally counter. Give me the Nazar. Another dungeon slime. Definitely want to go for those. We're doing time. Okay. We'll be ending the stream very shortly here. Ah! I'm out of torches, that's what happened. Waterbolt. Waterbolt is crazy. Looks like this is gonna keep going for quite a bit longer. Potentially. Bit hard to tell. Whoops. That is not what I meant to do there. Maybe not, actually. Well. Spike ball, please. Okay, this is leading up. Okay. I think that's about it in terms of the dungeon. There's some more chests around. Let me check my map. Ah! Casters. Yeah, looks like we're about done here. Still got some more chests, of course, that I can open. Alright, let's sell stuff. Yeah, the Alchemy Table actually sells for a pretty good amount. I did store a shadow key, right? Yes, I stored 2. Should keep that bewitching table. Okay, what are we keeping here? We're keeping that. And then pretty much selling the rest. Many tile counters. Chester's arrows are always good to have. Okay. Nice handgun. Right, and Obsidian. Let's upgrade our shield right away. It's probably going to spawn a ghost. Right, I need to actually craft the thing before I can upgrade it. That makes sense. Obsidian Shield. 2% damage. I'm gonna reforge that a little bit. We're gonna be using this item for a really long time. Menacing is alright. I might hold on to that for now. Prefer defense though. Okay, anything I want to do real quick. Don't have time for too much. Guess I can do a little bit of this. I guess we'll be ending the stream right here, so thank you all for watching. Appreciate it a great deal. Please do remember to follow, as always, for more streams, many more streams to come in the future, as I'm finally back home now. Still alive on this character, fantastic. Good stuff. Right, a Muramas, I can quickly sell that. Just do that real quick. Missed both the stream. Ah, damn. Unlucky. I guess Jester's arrows I'll put in the piggy bank. Also, don't need the ninja gear anymore. Can just sell that. I was gonna use that for Skeletron, but then I realized I should just get Crimson Armor. I guess. Thank you for watching. We are 9 hours in on that playthrough. Pinky, it's called.